This truck belongs to her rich admirer, and this bike belongs to her poor one. Both of them are crazy about her and invited her out on a first date. Her mom prefers the rich guy. She's always told her, if it takes the same effort to fall in love with a poor man as with a rich one, fall in love with the rich one. But she decides to give them both a chance. The rich guy is head over heels for her, so he brings $1,000 to spoil her and impress her. And the poor guy? He's just as smitten. So he dresses up the best he can, grabs the 30 bucks he has, and uses a little psychological trick known as the 10% rule. On her date with the rich guy, he takes her to a fancy restaurant with great wine in a nice car. He's charming, funny, a good conversationalist, and he uses his money to turn the date into a spectacular experience. Her mom is thrilled when she hears all about it. On the other hand, the date with the poor guy, well, he's also nice, also funny, also good at talking. But he doesn't have the same resources. So the places, the experiences, they're kind of underwhelming in comparison. Let's say the date with the rich guy is 4.5 stars, and the poor guy's date is a 3. And yet, to everyone's surprise, she never agrees to see the rich guy again. From the moment she gets home, she's already excited to see the poor guy again. The rich guy is confused. She's also confused. She has no idea she just fell for a psychological trick I like to call the 10% rule. The only one who's not surprised is the poor guy, because it usually works for him. This rule is backed by science. Before I show you exactly what the poor guy did, let's understand how the rule works, and how you can start using it too. I learned this rule from Dan Ariely. This guy's insane. He spends his time running love experiments at MIT and has won a ton of awards for his research. In a talk he gave at Google, someone asked him, using your knowledge of psychology, how would you design the perfect romantic date? And he said, I'd focus on one very specific part. He explained they've done tons of experiments to prove this point, but the one that best illustrates it is about colonoscopies. Just a reminder, a colonoscopy is a horribly unpleasant medical procedure where they insert a flexible tube through your rectum with a tiny camera on the tip, so the doctor can inspect your large intestine for abnormalities. It lasts about 30 minutes. It's uncomfortable, painful, and nasty. Now imagine we have two groups of patients. The first group gets the regular procedure, and the second group, after going through the same 30 minutes of suffering, is left with the tube inside for 5 more minutes. But during those 5 minutes, they don't make it painful. They don't move the camera around anymore. Because what really hurts is when they insert it and move it around. So, the first group goes through 30 minutes of suffering, and the second group goes through those same 30 minutes of suffering, plus 5 extra minutes that are also unpleasant, but not as bad as the first 30. Now here's the interesting part.